I'm using two things right now, but today's thought is Thoughtful Thursday, and it says thoughtfulness always leaves a good impression. I don't even know if you got to see that. What I was showing you. Thoughtfulness always leaves a good impression. I'm going to put you down here, and I'm going to flip the camera here. Oh, hello. I just flipped it and flipped it back like a lunatic. Hi, everybody. Hi, Donna Snyder. I owe you a card. I know I do. I am just trying to get back in the swing of things here. I actually have you on my list of people to be in touch with. Hi, everybody. Sorry I'm late today. Usually I'm on at 10:30. I think I'm going to change that time, though, because it seems to not be in my favor these days with everything I've got going on in my mornings. We do need to chat. We need to spend some time together, my love. So I had a breakfast meeting this morning, and after it, I started thinking about connecting and what that means on so many levels, on a personal level, on a business level, on a professional level, whatever level, right? On a randomness level, because that happens too. But I also don't believe that there are true random connections. I do think that, connections are, even though they might feel random, like the universe is putting the person in your life who you are connecting with for a particular purpose. I do think that. So I had a breakfast date this morning with a new friend, and her name is Lauren, and she's fab, and I love her. And we connected through one of the Facebook mom groups, and she's in New York City, and we just kind of hit it off, and we chatted a few times over the summer live over the phone, and we were like, you know what, let's meet. And we met, and she's awesome, and she's got a lot of really great stories, and she's just a really cool chick. And, for lack of, anything else, a business contact, maybe, but I really feel like, she is a good person to know just because she's a good person, and she's doing really great things. And I got off the train, and I was like, there is a reason why Lauren is now in my life, and I feel like she's going to be a good friend for a really long time. And so I was thinking about that, and I was thinking about the power of connection, and I was looking down at my phone for a second because Jackie and I were. Let me stop right there. Have you guys seen the Marco Polo app? If you have not, it is video texting. So like you make a little video and you send it, and then it goes to your person. I'm addicted to this damn thing. Rachel Seats, it's all your fault. I love it. So I like talking to my phone, and you can do little filters, and then you send the thing, and it's a video text. It's so fun. Download the Marco Polo app. I'm telling you, you're gonna love it. Anyway, I was Marco Poloing with Jackie. And on my walk home, and I look up as I was thinking about, the power of connection, and who's standing in front of me but my husband. And he was on his way to work because he goes to work later in the day. He's on his way, like he's there now, but it was an hour ago. And I, said hello to him. He had his phone. He was like in a rush, and I was like, "What are you doing?" And he was like, "Well, I'm running a little bit late for work." He's like, "But I just caught this, whatever the latest pokey that he wanted to catch was." And I was like, "Okay, seriously, you're crazy, and I love you, but I gotta go. I'll see you at 4:30 at Wyatt's school, because tonight is meet the teacher night." Kissed him goodbye and walked away. And then I thought about it, and I was like, see, there was a reason that I needed to have this connection with him this morning, just to remind him that we had school, or just to, get a quick hug and a how was your morning kind of thing. So here's what I want to talk about. It's, it's Back to You week, right? And how do we relate the importance of connecting to our self-worth and our mindset and our self-esteem and how we feel about ourselves? How do we do that? Do we rely on our friends? Do we rely on our families? Do we rely on our partners? And I think the answer is different for each one of us. And I think it's probably cumulative. It's a little bit of everything. It's, connecting on a deeper level within ourselves. It's connecting on a deeper level within our relationships with the people that we are closest with our husbands, our wives, our partners, our friends. And depending on the kind of connection that you have with these people who you surround yourselves, who you have the choice to surround yourselves with. It's always a choice who you surround yourself with, right? To have these connections, sometimes you want to take stock in the kind of connection that you're having with them. Is it a positive one? Are you benefiting from it? Is the person that you are connecting with benefiting from it? Like it's a two-way street when you have a relationship. And, a lot of times, or sometimes, either one of the two words really, connections only last a certain amount of time, and then they separate, or they change, or they move, or they go a different direction. And that's okay, because everybody that is come into your life at whatever point that they have come into your life is there for a reason. And they could either be there for a short time or a long time. I mean, like, I have connections that I've known since I was a teeny tiny little kid. And I have connections who I only knew for a brief, short period. But their impact on my life was for a reason. So before my meeting this morning, my date, it wasn't a meeting, it was a date. I was walking down a street. I was in Midtown in New York City, where my old office used to be. And there is a garden next to a Jewish synagogue, and it's got a waterfall in it, and it's a park. And there are benches and chairs and tables for people to come. We used to go and have our lunch there sometimes on nice days in the afternoons, or grab a cup of coffee and, run out and just have a quick cup of coffee there, because it's such a lovely, beautiful place. And I put a picture of it on my Instagram, and it's also in the Why Am I Yelling Facebook group. And so I sat there this morning for a little while because I was early, and I didn't have to meet her until 9:30, and I was there at 9. So I decided, it's right around the corner from the restaurant. I'm going to just go sit and hang out for a little while. And, a lot of people that have never been to New York City, or have been to New York City but don't really know, have only been here, to check it out, and don't really know the ins and outs of it. You don't know that there are tiny little places that you can find, little pockets of quiet, or places that you can reflect and genuinely sit down. I actually brought my my affirmations book, and I did a little bit of a journal. I did some journaling while I was sitting there with the waterfall, and it kind of drowns out the noise from the street. And I really was thinking I've been thinking about this all morning, making a new connection today and what it was going to mean for me and her and and us together as new friends, and the connections that I've made along the way in my 43 years on this planet. And it's a powerful thought, because you tend to think about people who are no longer in your life for whatever reason. They've left it because they're no longer on this earth, or you're just not in acquaintance with them anymore, or your lives have gone two completely different directions. There were no bad feelings or no harm, no foul kind of thing, but really just take pause and be thankful for the experience that you've had with the people that you've connected with in your life, and be thankful for the ones that are lasting, because they're lasting for a reason, and be thankful for the ones that were fleeting, because they were fleeting for a minute. And think about how that connects to you personally in your journey in making yourself a better person, in working on yourself. Because I know that I work on myself every single day. If it's just by journaling, if it's putting myself in a situation where I am connecting with other people. I've had some really significant connections over the last couple of days, actually. I had a really great meetup with a good friend, another new good friend yesterday, Stephanie, who I adore and love so much. And I had a really good conversation on Saturday with Diana, who I know and love so much, and each one of them is, serves a different purpose in my life, but they're all very significant. So think today about your connections and think about how you are serving them and how they are serving you and how you can make them better or appreciate them for what they are and be thankful for them and be grateful for them. And just think about it. Just think about it and say thank you. My girl Lauren has an initiative called the Thank You Factor. You should check it out because she feels like she was a recruiter for a long time, and she still is. Her argument is nobody sends thank you notes anymore, and she's right. And I do love to send a thank you note. I like to do handwritten notes. I don't do them as much as I should. I said that to you already, Donna. But I do like a piece of mail, and I do think that it makes an impact. So reach out today and just tell somebody that you love them and that you appreciate them, and just even maybe say hi. Pick somebody's day up. Lift somebody up today in gratitude. That's my message. That's my message in my Thursday for Back to You week. I hope you guys all have a fantastic day today. I am going to meet Wyatt's teachers at 4:30. I'm super excited about it. There's like 6 or 7 of them. I don't even know. And I'm going to take another tour of his middle school, which is tremendously large. And that's what we have on tap for later this afternoon. So have a great day. Mwah. Donna, I will be in touch with you later this week. I'll be in touch with you tomorrow. And we can chat. I'll talk to you guys later. Have an awesome day. I love you guys so much. Thanks for watching. Bye.